What we do is we always start with what's the intention. And if the intention is right, then a lot of things fall into place. But we spent most of our time trying to figure out, well, what are we really saying here? And what are we saying that's not on the air? And is this honest? Is this something that people can relate to? So we've all, just from the very beginning when we talked about Cosby, if we had been different kind of producers, we might have said, because it was Bill's first idea, I want to do an hour-long show. But that seemed to us a waste. And we were ready to walk away from Bill rather than do an idea that didn't have that true intention. So I think the best thing that we can do as producers is have a vision. And we often talk about the idea, and later on the writer comes into play, later on it's cast, but if the idea holds, then we're off to a good start.
It's funny, he was talking about the Cosby experience. That night at dinner, that first time we met with Bill, we desperately needed him to say yes because we knew we were getting canceled. I personally couldn't get my dry cleaning out. I mean, that's the state of financial things. We were betting a lot of money on our own, independence as a company. And so we desperately needed Bill to go along with doing a show. And yet, the overriding concern that I remember feeling was that we felt that we owed it to Bill, because we admired him so much, to bring to the table whatever knowledge we'd accumulated over all those years of working in the industry and being network people and whatever, that, to impart to him, whether he agreed with us or not, and whether we landed him or not, to impart to him whatever our experience told us that he should be doing, that he ought to be doing just to service his own voice. So over here, our shoulder was a voice saying, do whatever he says. He's Bill Cosby, for God's sake, and you need him, and you need the show. But over here was, the little cartoon devil angel. Over here was, but he's Bill Cosby. You need to tell him, whether he throws you out of his house or not, you need to tell him what you really believe he ought to be doing to service his own mission. So. So courage, I guess that courage,
yeah.
I would say is the number one thing that a producer, it's important for a producer to have. Courage.